we are live in my first Streamyard. So, not sure what kind of a response we're going to get here, but welcome. This is my first Streamyard live, so I'm looking to hang out tonight for a little bit. If anybody's out there in YouTube land, you want to come on and hop in, we'll let the notifications get out there. Let me check this real quick. Okay, so welcome. If you're in the room, go ahead and type in there a message so I know who you are. And this is definitely my first StreamYard, so hopefully I can see you guys chat. I might have to grab my other tablet so I can see the chat, but I don't know if the chat's actually going to show up in here. Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, Ryan? There you go. You want to come in, Ryan? All right, buddy. Let's get you. All right, let's get everybody in here. Let me see. Let me invite you guys. Let's copy the clipboard here. And I'm going to paste the link right in the comments here. And boom. There we go, guys. There's the link. See if you can click on it and join. All right, man. We got like, boom. We got Ryan, John. Well, two Johns. Awesome, man. So, Nate, let me know if the link's working. If not, we'll have to do something else. I could try to maybe invite you. Let me see if I can. You're here? Oh, okay. Why don't I see you? I should see you. Why am I not seeing you? Let me look in here. Am I? This is my first time doing this, so it's probably going to be kind of bad. So, I've never actually done my own StreamYard before, so I apologize ahead of time. This is probably going to be a nightmare. You're watching and playing now. Okay. I don't, shouldn't I like see you like behind stage or something? Like backstage? Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. I see you backstage now. Let me go ahead and, there you are. What's up, Ryan?
Oh, not too much, Eric. What's going on?
I am trying StreamYard for the first time. I figured I'd give it a shot.
Well, that's awesome. Nice.
How's my audio? Is it okay?
It sounds great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, good. I can't promise that it's going to stay like that, but we'll give it a try.
But
Let's see. We got Chris backstage. Let's bring Chris on here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's up? I live in Tampa. How's it going, fellas?
Oh, okay, cool. You live in Tampa, so you probably linked up with old Dan during worship before, I guess.
Well, actually, I tried to Sunday to go to drone worship there at the water tower, but it got canceled and moved to the Radis or whatever that is over in what is it, Ybor City?
Yes.
And I didn't get the information in time, so I couldn't make it. But
that's a shame, you know.
So how's it going?
It's going good, man. This is my first StreamYard, so I figured I'd give it a shot just to kind of
Mine
get
too, man.
the controls and everything.
Yeah, this is my first one too, man.
Oh, is it?
I'm on my cell phone, so how's it? I'm on my cell. Is it working good?
Yeah, I could see you good. The audio sounds fine. Yeah, I'm on my cell phone as well, so.
Sounds good to me.
I'm sitting outside with my portable DVD player watching some Dazed and Confused.
Okay, I use my phone for like everything. So.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, this is my first time ever trying this here.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do it, and it seems like it works really well. I've been on other people's StreamYards before, but I've never really done my own. So.
Right.
Let her rip, tater chip, full send.
That's what I'm saying, Ryan. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try these little banners out. You know, throw a little banner across there.
How do you? Oh, okay. I see.
We can do some custom stuff here.
Huh.
We can do some custom stuff here. I'm gonna do some custom stuff.
Let her rip, tater chip.
Where are you at?
East Coast.
East Coast. Where at though? Where?
East Coast.
Yeah, where at on the East Coast though?
Delaware.
Nowhere, huh? Right on.
That's it. Good old Delaware. First state.
I'm here. Right.
Delaware?
Delaware.
It's like Delaware.
Where's Delaware?
Where's Delaware? Delaware?
Oh yeah. There you go, Ryan. Just for you, bud.
Yeah.
You like that banner?
Let her rip, tater chip, full send.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man. It's
buddy.
a really nice platform.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where Delaware is. I know. You tell people Delaware, they're like, "What? Where is
Delaware?
I don't know."
Delaware.
And it's the first
Delaware.
state, ironically enough. It's like, how do people not know where the first state is? You know?
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, Josh, what did I do something wrong? This is my first StreamYard, man, so it's gonna be full of disasters. So make sure you screenshot and watch this back and make fun of me because it's gonna be terrible. But hey, I figured, you know what? I might as well just dive right in, you know, just jump right in. So that's what I did. I'm gonna do a StreamYard tonight, my own, and just completely just bomb it.
So if I do something wrong and mess up and you can't see me, it's because I'm trying some buttons and some stuff out, you know.
Yeah.
Seeing
I
what
love all the buttons and banners and hey, what's up, old guy in a drone? Hey, what's up, bud? What's up, Josh Withrow? And
Josh
somebody
Withrow.
with a dot as their username. What's up, Dot?
I got my new improved toothpick here with the Zing motors on it. The Zings. Zing Nanos. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love a good zing. Zing.
Zing. Yeah.
I just got done reviewing this quadcopter. I gotta finish the edit. But check out this little toy drone right here. All right.
What the heck is that, Eric? What is that?
This thing is amazing. Let me tell you. This is a snap. This is a Snaptane SP300, right? This thing is like $40.
Who makes that?
They say Snaptane.
Okay.
This thing's $40, okay? And they sent it to me for review. So it's got LED lights. It's got obstacle avoidance. Yeah, you heard me right. Obstacle avoidance. It uses infrared for it, so it's not like the greatest, but it does work. And check this out. You can actually control it with this G sensor watch.
What? That's crazy. How do you control that?
I'm telling you, man, these toy drones, man, they're really evolving very quickly. This thing is incredibly stable. I just flew it in my apartment. I got the video all recorded. I just got to edit it. It should be up tomorrow. But
Full send.
Make sure you check out that video because this thing is amazing, man. I'm telling you, it is so much fun. I wish I had like 10 more batteries for this thing.
Hey, send me one. I'll fly it around. I'll do a full send with it.
Oh yeah, and it's blue, man. It's my favorite color, so you know it's good. Josh, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, Josh? Oh yeah.
Can y'all still hear me?
My color too. I love blue. So blue's my color also.
Oh yeah. So Ryan, where you got a drone wall started yet, or what, bud? Because I know you've been piling them on.
Oh yeah, I got a drone wall. Get flashlight here
Julio.
to It's kind of dark back there, as you can see.
Appreciate
But
that, man. Oh, look at that! Nice drone wall right there.
yeah,
I
I got a new one. Huh?
I think you need about 10 more.
Yeah, I did. I do need about 10 more. You're right. Yeah.
Hey, Mitch is going to join us real quick.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on, Mitch?
how you doing, Eric? Congratulations, man. Streamyard, huh?
This is my first ever hosted Streamyard, so yeah, wish me luck.
There's nothing to it, man. It's easy. You're doing great.
I'm trying. There's lots of buttons to press. It's really got my attention.
What were you using before this?
Oh, I would just either just go directly to YouTube and do it live, or I would every once in a while I would use what was that old platform that's dead now?
Hangouts?
Yeah, Hangouts. But Hangouts would always like crash. It would have all these issues, and it just wasn't very reliable.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Ed,
like
This is kind of
I
weird.
like the StreamYards. I've been using it for ever since they first came out with it, and for my live streams, and it's fabulous. I just use OBS, to make everything up, and then just use a virtual cam and throw it into the StreamYards.
Oh, okay. So you use OBS, so you're able to like share your screen and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have I'm in my office. Get rid of that. You got that text thing up over the top of my face here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me move that back down. I'm not doing my job right here.
I know you don't want to.
Yeah, can you? Oh, there you go.
Everybody.
How many people can get on this at one time?
I think it said 5.
Six.
Oh,
Five.
it's
Five.
wow.
Plus, yeah, 5 plus you.
I
wow.
look kind of weird. I'm sitting outside under like a street light on my front porch. So if the lighting is weird, that's why.
I can see it. Looks good, man. I can hear everybody. So far it's all working. So praise God for that. It's working.
You're right.
So let me meet everybody else. Ryan, how you doing? Chris, how are you?
Good. Where are you from? Where are you at?
Melbourne,
I'm here in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, I'm over here in
Where?
Melbourne. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in Tampa.
My daughter lives up in Trinity.
Trinity?
Yeah, Pasco County, just north of you.
Did you say Trinity?
Yes, Trinity.
Right on.
My
Right
dad
up
lives
State
in
Road
Lakeland,
54.
actually.
Pardon me?
Yeah, that's only
My
about
dad
45
lives in
minutes from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
That's about 45 minutes from me. You look like you got the same cold I got.
Who, me? No, I'm just old.
No, E-Drone.
Oh, E-Drone.
You look like he has the same cold I have.
Oh yeah, allergies.
It's allergies.
So
Yeah, my dad actually lives in Lakeland.
oh, that's
That's about 45 minutes from me.
Yeah, I love Lakeland. It's a nice area. The cost of living's cheap, and it's kind of like that small hometown feel. It's weird.
It's growing though. It's growing
Right.
like crazy. We used to have I used to go to the Lakeland Airport for Top Gun and the RC Florida Jets and the different RC things over there all the time.
Okay. Does everybody know everybody here on the panel?
Yeah, I know them all.
Okay. I think it's amazing that Mitch flies FPV drones.
Everybody
Old
thinks,
guy?
everybody thinks it's so amazing.
It
I've
is.
always wanted to try it.
It's
I've
definitely
always
not
wanted to try it. It looks so fun.
typical scenario.
Nah, but I tell everybody that knows me, I've been an RC pilot since the mid '60s. Back in
Wow.
in RC, I've flown everything from airplanes to helicopters to turbine jets and the whole 9 yards. So I'm pretty. I've been flying camera drones for a couple of years, but they bore the hell out of me. And if you're not, it's not really flying. It's just going up there to take some pictures. So when I saw this about 6 months ago, I kind of said, I would probably really enjoy that FPV stuff. So I got hooked on it, and now it's taken over my entire life.
So what you're saying is you've probably spent more time in the air than you have on the ground.
Yeah, I have. I'm a pilot as well. I've been flying all my life too, real airplanes. So aviation and me, it gets right. But I will tell you that as much as I hate to admit it, as you get older, it does take a little longer to get used to these different things. You know what I mean? It takes you. A young kid can grab and learn in a few minutes. It's taken me a little longer to get used to flying through the goggles. But I'm doing. I think I'm doing real well. I got that DJ. I got the DJI system as well.
Oh man, you're right uptown. Now look, Mitch. You can't be coming in here starting out with HD. You got to go through the analog. You got to go through the struggle like everybody else.
I have a bunch of analog drones. But
is it as amazing? Is it as amazing as everybody says it is?
More so. It's. I tell people that don't even try it. Because once you try it, you're not. When you go back to analog, you're going to say, I don't know about this.
That's what everybody says. I've heard.
Dan,
what's up, Metro Drone Worship?
Dan, how you doing, young man?
What's going on, guys? Welcome. I put the link in the chat. We have room for, let's see, what is it? 2 more? We got 6 total, right?
Yeah. Bring Dan in.
Just bring a whole family. I mean, we might as well just max it out. I mean, this is popping of my cherry tonight, guys. We want to bring in a full panel.
Oh, yeah, man. Where's the champagne? Anyway, I was telling you that I had built this Marmot. This is a Marmot, and I had built it up as an analog drone. And then I went ahead and converted it. I had to drill holes in the
Marmot.
Move the stack. I had to move the stack up, but you see, I did get the air unit in there. And man, this thing just flies so cool. It's incredible.
I have to make a trip down to Florida so I could meet up with you guys and try this DJI digital system, because I've seen so many people that they just knew they were going to be on the fence, or they were going to be like, oh, I hate it. And they've all loved it. Like, I've not seen anybody that's tried it and been like, it's okay, or it's all right. No, everybody's like, oh my God, it's life changing.
You know what I missed? The only thing I missed, and they're supposedly going to fix it, is I missed the OSD information in the goggles. You get battery and timer, and that's about it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to answer it, Dan. I'm using my phone to stream.
Right.
Bud.
Man, your volume just went way down, Eric. What happened?
My audio might get jacked up. Let me know if my audio gets jacked up.
Chris, can you hear him?
Can barely hear you.
Can
you hear me still?
I can hear you good, but I can't hear Chris, Eric. Eric, I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can barely hear him either.
Can you hear me
guys
now?
Hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Can you hear me now? Good.
Oh man, I got a phone call and it messed up my settings here.
Oops, you're
Did it again.
I can't answer the phone, man. I'm using my phone to stream, so.
Yeah, I'm on my phone too, and I'm down to 8%, so I'm gonna have to call tonight, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, it was nice talking.
Thanks for stopping in, man, on my first ever Streamyard. It's gonna go down in history, man.
My first ever too, man.
Oh,
y'all
cool.
be easy. Nice talking.
Yeah, good to see you.
You too.
You too, fellas. Take it easy.
Thanks.
Ah, there we go.
Oh shoot. All right. I really have a lot to learn with this, so just please bear with me. Like I said, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes.
No problem.
There we go.
No problem.
Look who's in here.
Hey.
Dan's back.
Oh,
Dan's
Oh,
in
there
here,
he
and we
is.
got someone else. Who is that? Eddie.
dude, you got to remember to look in your backstage. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes since even before Mitch asked me. To
Oh,
come
man.
sitting
I've
in
lost my
backstage.
audio.
You gotta look for people doing this, bro. Hello,
Hey, Dan.
backstage. Hi, E.
Dan, the drywall man.
So my audio is stopped from
Hey
speakerphone.
there, Eric. Hey
Hold
there,
on
Eric.
1 second.
Hey,
I'm gonna see if I can get this fixed.
Eric.
Guys,
Eric.
entertain each other for a second.
Eric.
Okay. Hi, Dan. How you doing, buddy?
I'm gravy, man.
Good. I watched your video from Tampa there.
Yeah, Melvin didn't come out. Honestly, after
I got it open.
after the event changed and we couldn't have it there, I think everybody just kind of got deterred and decided not to come out. It was unfortunate, but it is what it
Where's
is.
Eric?
Yeah,
He's trying to fix his microphone, I think.
All I
Okay.
have to do is leave the studio and come back, and it'll solve this problem. He's new to Streamyard, if you couldn't tell.
Dan, can you crank your mic up a little bit?
Hello, testing. Is okay?
No, but what I can do is this.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that's better.
Done.
Oh, is Eric having
Okay, that better?
Yeah, much better.
is Eric
Much
having trouble, is he?
better. So do you go up to that Ed Radis Park very much? You fly up there very often?
All the time. Why, you want to meet up?
We got a pro StreamYarder in here. Dan. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might be. I'll tell you what. I gotta be over in Tampa on November the 6th. I got a job, a commercial drone job over in Dunedin. I gotta do. So my daughter lives in Tampa, so I'm probably gonna come over on Monday the 5th, whatever day it is, whatever the 5th is,
Uh-huh.
day early.
Well,
And
hey,
if
look
you
who it is.
want to meet up, we go and
Josh
fly.
Withrow.
So I'm fine
Good
with
old
that.
Josh Withrow.
Ryan, I'm gonna strangle you if you say
Hey,
another
Dan, we
word.
can't hear you.
What? You want to touch my what? I got something we can put in your hands.
Oh, man.
Can you hear me now, Mitch? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I think Ryan, you're the only one that can't hear me. Get a new headset.
I can't hear.
Get a
I
new
can't hear him.
headset.
I told you guys it was going to be a disaster. This is my first StreamYard, so we might blow it out.
It's all good. So, dude,
Yeah.
Mitch, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
What's going on, Josh?
You can't not just laugh though. You just gotta laugh.
Oh man. Quick,
Hey,
Dan,
I
now.
can't even hear Josh.
drop out, come back in, Ryan.
Hey, can you guys
Man,
hear
this is a full.
me?
We got a full crew tonight, guys.
Oh, here we
I
go.
love it, masked guy. That's a good guy to have around.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Looks like he's wearing the DJI goggles.
Somebody needs to come in now, and it needs to be like the guy on the couch. What do we have?
Who's
a guy
that
on
guy?
the couch? We just need someone to pop in now. Guy on the couch. We
What's
got
up,
masked guy.
Saigon? RC Funds Diversions. Kenny, what's up, bro?
Guy.
All right, Mitch. Like I was saying, bro.
Masked
June,
guy.
November 6th. I actually have an appointment, so November 5th probably works, but it's really going to
Who's the
depend on how I'm
mask guy?
feeling.
Who's the
All
mask
right, I'll let
guy?
you know, Dan. I mean, we'll touch base before then. That's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, because I have surgery on the 25th, and then I go back and see the doctor on the 6th of November
Is he in
So the
DJI
25th.
goggles?
until the 6th.
No, there's sunglasses.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I can hear you, Dan. Keep going.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
just email me, Mitch. We can talk or take my cell
All
phone
right.
number down, whatever you want to do, man. It's up to you. So
With with a panel this big, we're gonna have to implement the raising your hand when you want to speak.
Well, the problem is Ryan can't hear anybody because he hasn't dropped out and come back in yet.
Oh, I got you. Hey, can somebody type it in chat so you can see for him to leave the studio and come back? Oh man. So what's up, Josh? I didn't get a chance to say hi formally.
The masked guy.
In.
Just stopping in to see my epic fail of my first StreamYard popping my cherry tonight.
Now you know you have StreamYards available to you without that stupid duck in that corner up there.
I do?
But I like
through the YouTube, right?
But it's not NoobTube branded. You can brand an e-drone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's why I just
That's what I've been telling everybody. It's there for you to use. You know, one of the benefits of being affiliated.
See.
But I like the duck.
Young Padawan, much to learn. Oh, gosh. Guys, I'm excited. I just got today in the mail. Check this out.
A new pair of balls.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
My first ever toy GPS helicopter.
Let me see. What'd you get? Wow.
I got my first toy GPS quadcopter sent to the house for review.
Hey, congratulations.
Nice.
Is that even after the fact that you sent your review back to him? Because I sent mine to her and she asked me to remove it from YouTube. And I said, no way.
And this is what's so funny. I gave her a bad review on that Snap thing.
That's what I did.
660.
It was
Then
junk.
she sends me 2 brand new drones, and it's like, oh, make sure you read instructions better this time. I'm like, okay, we'll do.
Dude, it's you can't design a 2.4 signal and then a crossover of Wi-Fi to go over the top of it because it causes latency lag between the transmitter and the signal that's coming back to your phone. Like if you're gonna do, like we've seen this across the board with all the toy platforms, they act like we don't know how to fly. Like, dude, do you understand that we're building hobby grade open source birds? You're trying to offer me a proprietary flight controller for a crap toy that costs like 15 cents off the PCMB line.
Again.
Some little Asian dude was like, I saw that little bracket toy like this, and then we sent to America. You know, and
Here's what I will say about Snaptane. That drone that I gave a bad review has been the only drone they've sent me that has been complete and utter crap. Everything else they've sent me has been pretty reliable and done everything they said, including this guy right here. Check this thing out. So this thing doesn't have a camera, nothing like that. But guess what it does have for $40 is a toy grade quadcopter. Infrared optical avoidance. Can you believe that?
Does it work?
Yeah, it does. Now, does it work perfectly? No. But the thing will pretty much fly itself in my apartment. Video will be up tomorrow. The thing will pretty much fly itself in my apartment without smashing into everything, which is amazing in itself. And it comes with this right here. Look at this, guy. This is a G sensor watch that you wear on your wrist. And as you move your wrist, the drone moves with it, and it worked really well. For $40, these toys are getting incredibly.
I'll be right back.
I think it's great. I think it's great that the toys are, starting to become more technologically advanced, so to speak. Okay, Mask Guy, what's going on?
Hello.
John?
Yeah, my internet kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, whereabouts are you from in the big old span of the world?
United States.
Okay, in the U.S.? Yep, same here. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, nice. Nice. So, you like, what kind of drones are you into? All of them, some of them, certain kinds? All of them?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Me too. Yeah, look at Josh. You're doing a pretty good job, man, at trying to impersonate there. But I know who the real mask guy is, so you might as well just stop. Hey, what's up, Indigo, Ryan, Ray, Smith? We got a pretty good group of guys up in the chat. So what's your favorite drone? If I had to ask you, mask guy.
No, that's a mask.
Yes. Hold on.
That's a mask.
Why? Go ahead and
Yes.
talk about what your favorite drone is. I'll be right back.
That's a mask.
Where'd everybody go?
I think everybody should just have a mask on at
Oh,
this
there
point,
you go.
and we can really kick
Oh,
this
shit.
thing off. Yeah, everybody should have a mask on at this point. This is going to be a masked stream.
Where'd the mask guy go?
He has masked himself.
Completely.
Yes. So, there we go.
Who is the mask guy? Who is the mask guy? Who is the
Well,
mask guy?
He's the guy with the mask. You know, now we all got masks on. So,
The mask guy seems to disappear.
yes. Did he ever say what his favorite drone was?
He
No.
did not.
No.
Oh, okay.
You know,
He said he had crappy Wi-Fi, so he lost his signal there. If you want to come back, man, I'll definitely let you in.
Actually, I think he got a little shakish the moment you left him on panel. He started breathing hard, and then he just bailed.
Oh, okay. It
I think he
happens.
got a little skittish.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
I don't have a mask, guys.
You don't have like a beanie or anything?
No, but I don't need a mask with this face, you know. I can scare anybody.
I mean, Halloween's right around the corner, so I think it's perfect that, you know, the masks got brought into it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't even have any goggles anywhere close to me here. They're in the other room, so.
I wish I still had my Freddy mask. That's how I originally started YouTube, actually. It was called eFreddy09.
Really?
Yeah. It was
I'm the only one without.
silicone Freddy mask. I had the metal claw and everything. I mean, it was legit. There you go. Ryan's got his mask on.
Oh, man. I should have known when I came to this party that I needed a mask.
There we go. That's my favorite mask, Dan. I like that mask.
I can hold this up in front of the camera. There. How's that?
Oh yeah, there you go. That works.
Is
That's
that
perfect.
Is that Halloweeny enough for you?
That's perfect, man. We got a full panel of masks on.
That's a V for
I like Josh. It
mask.
kind of reminds me of the what was that? What was that movie? The Big Lebowski
Oh, dude, I love the Big Lebowski.
with the sunglasses.
Yeah, dude.
Am I the only one around here that I couldn't think of anything to say?
Oh. Well,
Creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Dan, I see you've been flying some acro there, brother. How you been liking that?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Uh-huh.
People around here don't acro, dude. Acro's for lamos. Dude, real pilots fly 3D, bitches.
Oh, 3D.
Ah.
You've been tapping into that 3D, have you?
Don't be giving me that look, Josh. I'll come over there and touch you in weird places.
He would like that.
He's frozen.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I know he is.
He plays the best Frozen you've ever seen.
Nah, he just got to look at my nuts. That's what it was. Like, gee, that guy's balls are just made of steel. I'd freeze too. I kind of want to.
I actually do think he's frozen.
Yeah, I kind of want to pet his stash a little bit. Is that weird? Can I just come over there and like just kind of ball tickle his stash a bit?
It's that hotel Wi-Fi, man.
Goodbye, Josh.
There it went. the hotel. Well, it's because you said that Acro was stupid.
Hey, listen, man, I can't help it. I can help
It
it.
automatically just froze him up because
Yeah, dude,
Josh
he
is Acro pilot.
went into reboot mode. You saw that? It was like he went from Windows 10 to like DOS instantly.
I don't know what it was, but at first I thought he was fake freezing, but that was definitely not a fake freeze. He
Nah,
was
bro.
legit frozen.
The only person that can stand that still is Chuck Norris. That's only because the camera's afraid to show his movement.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Ryan, you got a pretty mask there, buddy.
Thanks.
Oh, look, mask guy's back. Speak of the devil, here we go.
Yeah, this
Bring
is
him-
my case.
Sorry, guys. I was
Welcome
at, like,
back,
2
mask
bars.
guy.
My
What up,
thing
mask
keeps cutting
guy?
out. Crap.
We thought we'd get on your level just for you,
Where's the
bro.
mask guy?
Yeah, exactly.
man,
man.
it's like an
Halloween's
oven in
right
here.
around the corner. Why
Ryan.
not break out some masks?
Right, that's the idea. Vigilante.
Should have got Comcast, man.
Ray Smith,
Yeah.
Cardosa. We got Kenny in this mother.
You got
Kenny's
Comcast.
We got
here.
Ed in here.
Oh, my bro.
Hey, what's up, brother? You know, I gotta tell you, man, he's one of the biggest supporters that I've seen on the tube, man. He is constantly showing love on everybody's channel. So make sure you check out Cardoso Media. He does some amazing videos, some amazing edits. Make sure you check him out.
That's what I'm saying. Cardosa, I've been telling you, Kenny, get with me, dude. I'll pay you to edit some of my content, bro.
Yeah. Oh, look, Josh is back and he's not frozen. Oh, look. It's messed up. It's messed him up. Oh no. Josh, what happened? He's got the ultimate mask on now.
That's a sexy looking dude right there.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
If I was in Deliverance, boy, you got a purty mouth. Mitch
I
hit it.
thought
Dueling
for sure
banjos. Ding,
you
ding,
were
ding,
fake
ding, ding.
froze.
Yeah.
I thought you were fake froze, man, for real.
Who let Hagrid on the panel?
Who wrote what?
I said, who let Hagrid on the panel?
Y'all got masks on. It's the mask.
Oh.
Ray Smith.
Yes, he's right.
We got John.
Look at that mask.
Yeah, John is in the house. What's up, John? Why don't you hop on in, brother?
Hey, John.
Wow.
I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. Here it comes. In 3, 2, 1. Pew, 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 pew.
Ryan, I couldn't hear what you were saying. Whatever you were gagging on just now, man. You got to take that out of your mouth.
Oh man, it's getting hot in this thing. Whoo, Lord.
Hey, there you go.
You got to tell a joke like that, Josh.
All right.
I don't know any jokes.
Your face.
Shoot.
Josh, you do one of the best fake frozen you have. You do.
Josh looks like
Oh my
Sasquatch.
God. Can't help myself.
You know the problem with whatever overlay you're running currently right now, every time you talk, it actually moves slower. So it,
Yeah,
You like-
you can thank it on my work computer being a hot turd.
oh,
And your hotel Wi-Fi.
I feel like any minute, Josh, you're just gonna bust out with like some retarded. I don't know why, man. It's coming into my head, dude. I just there it is. Oh my god.
He does do the best crazy high squeal voices that'll blow your eardrums out.
Ow!
And there you go. That's why I don't
told
hang
you.
with that guy.
I told you.
You asked for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See? Oh man.
Hey, that garbage off.
Me going
How
to
many
the
drones
doctor.
you got up and flying now, Josh?
What's that?
How many drones do you have up and flying right now? Oh wow. You've been busy beaver.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, when you don't just have excessive funds to throw at everything, you got to use all your janky, busted stuff. So it takes a little longer to get things in the air.
Oh, you making fun of
I
janky
got a
busted
toothpick.
stuff,
I got a
bro?
toothpick that flies.
Any news on the lost drone?
Next week,
Oh boy, can't wait.
It's a lost drone. What lost drone?
the drone I parked on the roof of that building in Indianapolis.
That's awesome.
Oh, I want the
they didn't think
asylum.
It was very awesome.
That's awesome.
Their
But, you know-
response was, "Oh, you were on our property when you weren't supposed to be? We're going to send that with the video evidence to our legal department. By the way, if you want to come get your drone, you can do that, but we're not mailing it to you." Like,
All right, well, you got a choice to make. I'm going to let your followers make the choice for me, okay? So, if you remember at the beginning of the year, I started a series called
Are the
Drone.
people at the asylum or the other building?
Ryan, can you hear everybody?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, just double checking. Hey, what's up, Eric?
Look at John.
Dan, continue your story there, bud.
All right. So I had to compose myself there real quick.
But I can't hear Dan. It's the only person I can hear. I can't hear him talking.
That's
Do
all
me a
right.
favor,
Watch
Ryan.
my mouth move.
Leave Ryan. Do me a favor. Leave the chat and come right back. I'll bring you back in. It
All
should
right.
fix your audio.
Okay.
Okay.
You were saying, Dan.
We're back, man.
You were saying.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the year, I started a series called Drones versus Phones. Do you guys remember that?
I think so. Is that where you take them up real high and drop them or something?
810 standard G devices, military grade devices, and drop them?
Yeah.
Yes. So I want to give people the next selection because I want to start that series up again. I have 3 new phones here. All of these are 810 standard G devices. They are all military capable. They're all pretty rugged. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to choose the next phone that's going to get totally screwed up being dropped from 400 feet. Our mission here is to find a phone that can withstand a concrete slam from 400 feet.
The one with the biggest screen, of course.
So let's say this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So 1 is my far left over here. If you guys can see that, this is frustrating.
Now I hear him.
So what do you
Okay,
guys
now
think?
we're good.
Decisions. Which one gets it? We got a Kyocera Hydro. We got a
The Hydro, of course.
Gunsway, which is a USB drive GSM satellite phone, as well as, and this is actually a pretty nice one. This actually has a power bank built into it too to charge another phone with a big, massive flashlight on the top. And this one is a Sprint phone. I don't know what this is. Sprint Direct Connect. So which one dies next, guys?
And you know how you need to kill it, Dan, honestly?
What's that?
You need to tie it to a long piece of string
Mhm.
and fly it with an acro drone
Mhm.
and just fly it as fast
Swing
as you can right up against a brick building.
Yeah, the problem is, man, I throw these phones as hard as I can at walls and it doesn't do anything to them.
Oh.
Yeah. So before I even take them out to drop them, I punish the living crap out of these. I throw them, I bust them, I whip them screen first against the ground. I try to break them before I take them out to slam them on the concrete. If they don't make it to the concrete test, then it was a piece of crap.
Oh.
So what's the deal, man? We got to pick one. Let's go. 1, 2.
Ray said 3.
All right. So we got 1 for 3. That's the what? Kyocera?
Uh-huh.
So Kyocera, and then obviously 1 going back the other way.
I think the one with the big screen would probably be the one you can do the most damage to.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
The big screen.
Oh,
The movies.
my phone just told me what the definition of the big screen is.
Yeah, I see that.
Cool.
Oh,
huh?
nice. She sounds really sexy too there.
Yeah.
So how many viewers you got? Because just Ray is the only one commenting here.
Eight people. So
I've
there's
got
Eight
8 people right now. We lost some due to the mass charades.
Nobody wants to see me destroy a cell phone?
I'll go for the one with the big screen.
All right,
Oh,
that's
10 now. 10. We got 10 now.
2 for the big screen. We got Gung Sway
Yeah.
and Sprint. We got Kyocera, Gung Sway, and Sprint. Choose one.
Bust it up, Dan. Bust it up. Bust it up.
Hey Ryan, you should send your phone to DW.
Yeah, I'll slam it.
That's
That's
what
all
my
right.
work phone is, Dan, a Kyocera.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
You guys are killing me with that.
Yeah, Kyocera.
I need my
I
phone,
have
Josh.
always pronounced that, and I've always
Kyocera?
heard it pronounced Kyocera.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kyocera.
Huh?
I'm from Michigan. I say Kyo.
How about Kyocera?
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going with a Kyocera because your fan base is silly and doesn't want to comment. Woo!
Well, let's see. Drone Shots is in the house. He says hi. Maybe
Hey,
type it in the
Jody,
chat.
how are you, man?
Type it in the chat what you're asking, and maybe people that just popped in will know.
I'm
'Cause,
good.
we got 11 now.
We got 3 votes for the Kyocera, so the Kyocera falls to his death.
Yes. Smash it up.
Smash it, Dan.
What do we need this for?
Smash it.
All right, so we got to plug it in, then get it some power. Let's start charging.
Okay. You're gonna do it right now?
No, heck no. It's dark outside. I'm gonna charge it up and then beat the living crap out of it tomorrow, but it's got to have battery power to show everybody it works.
Oh, plus you want it to catch on fire as well.
We can do anything to catch on fire, bro. I'm good with that.
Dude, if there's fire, I'm game.
We're gonna kill it with the TDR 3DR.
Oh, there you go. True Drone Reviews 3DR Solo.
We're gonna kill it with the TDR 3DR.
Did he sign it?
He did not. He signed it with
Why?
his magical manliness. I'm good with that.
He should have signed it.
Jody.
What's you holding there, Josh? You got a new flight controller? Huh?
4-1 ESC.
Josh,
What brand?
I wouldn't have said that. I would have pulled out something else on him.
What brand?
Oh, Acon. I don't buy any of that cheap garbage.
Get locked up. Won't let me.
Let me out. Akon and Young Jeezy.
I'm too quick for you, Josh. You're thinking too fast tonight.
Yeah.
Normally, Josh can keep up with me when we do this, but tonight you're lacking, bro. You're slacking, man.
All I'm getting is like all kinds of background noise at times. I'm going to blame it on Ryan.
Okay.
That's probably a good
Why?
thing to do, because you look like a goofball.
Why?
Because you're 30 and have a porn stash.
What?
Hey, don't knock on the stash, man.
Dude,
Steel had
got an
one heck of a
80s
stash.
Man, you got an 80s stash going on, bro. Every time you walk in the room, I want to play like bow, 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 bow.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a nice stash, man.
There's Ryan standing. Dude, there's Ryan standing there shirtless, just going like this. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, right.
I catch myself sitting here just doing stuff like this a lot.
Just feel the beard.
Look at him. He can't help but touch it now that I'm talking about it. He's over there like,
Oh yeah, that's what they're for.
right.
All right, so I guess we're all going to sign up for No Shave November then.
Well, I suppose. No, she'd kill me, man. I tried. She won't let me have the beard. She ain't going for it.
Malarkey, it's 1 month. It's 1 month.
Dude, she ain't going for
Let
it.
you.
Bro.
You guys need to go digging in her purse and find your balls again, because that's some garbage if I ever heard it.
Do you want to see how big mine are, sir?
Not really.
You mean how big?
Well, there goes my monetization.
I'm almost positive everybody that follows my channel knows how big mine are right now.
Oh, Lord.
Golly day.
Oh, that's funny.
Josh doesn't follow me. He doesn't know what's going on.
I bet you're wishing they weren't that big, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you,
I know. I can imagine.
they're awesome right now. I feel like a god, dude. You stand at the pool and there's this big massive lump in your pants, and they don't know why, but you can look impressive while you stand there, like even though you know it's just massive balls, you know.
If you're gonna get a picture of them, you gotta do it when you're fresh out of the shower. That's when they're hanging nice and low.
Exactly.
Eric likes when you take those pictures and send them to him on Messenger. Just throwing it out there.
Hey, on that note, guys, I'm going to take the rest of the day off.
I knew that was coming the moment we started
I don't
getting
need
into
to
this.
see any more flies and any more headlocks. Thank you.
I stopped in to say hello, wish you the best on your StreamYard adventure.
An adventure it has been, Mitch.
Hey, listen, Thursday night at 6 o'clock Eastern time, your time. I have my stream. I do StreamYard, man. Come on in. Come on over, stop in, and come on the panel. Join me. Anybody.
Awesome, man. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Dan, take care.
Could you be
Josh, Ryan, everybody else, adios, man.
Have a good night, Mitch.
Take care.
Thanks for stopping in.
My pleasure.
I'll see you, Mitch.
I was about
All
to say,
right.
final thoughts. Imagine Ryan standing there naked, just kind of slowly shaking it while he touches his stash.
Yeah, that's funny, Dan.
I know it is.
I had to have the stash for a little while, and it was it hurt my ego, man. It did. I gotta have the goat. You know?
Yes.
Gotta have the goat.
Mm. I grow this out
I
every
tried
once
the
in a while.
stash again, and I felt like I personally, just for me, I felt like I looked like a pedophile. I was like, I got to get the goat.
Gotta do something, bro. You don't happen to drive a van, do you, Ryan?
Oh man.
Hey, Ryan, you drive a van?
No, I don't drive at all.
It has candy in it.
Yeah. Are the windows tinted on the vehicle you ride around in?
I got some ice cream here for you.
You don't happen to have candy under the seat that you distribute
No.
to children?
No
No.
windows, though. That's a liability.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
I don't
I
drive
can
at
see
all.
Ryan. Hey, kid, come here. I got quads. You want to see?
I would be in that van faster than you could say pretty much anything.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's shirts off after sundown, man. That is our thing. So,
You want me to take my shirt off, bro?
well, it is shirts off after sundown. So
How come your shirt's still on?
it wouldn't be
You
complete.
started this, Eric. You
It
remember?
wouldn't be
You started
complete.
this.
I know. I
This guy
know.
popped in on a
I gotta do
YouTube
it.
stream one night. Had
So
no
shirts
shirt
off
on,
after
was lounging
sundown.
on his couch.
Really?
That's-
All right. I'm going in.
Just go on in, man. Just go with it. Just feel it. You'll feel so much more relaxed, right, Josh?
I agree.
Right. The guys are taking their shirts off. What the hell?
Well, it's shirts off after sundown. You know, that's something that we started on the FPV Noob Tube, and no reason why I shouldn't carry on here.
Last time we
Yeah.
did this, we were running recording
By the
it.
way.
What's up, dudes?
Ed, yeah, Ed's been like on fire tonight. Ed, good job, man.
Wipes the lotion off on this. Okay.
He's
know, this
he's
is
been
very
very witty
interesting.
tonight.
Anybody else got those big shoulders, bro? Yeah.
Oh yeah, got the tats going on.
He said, "Got the tat. Check that out. I got that one in high school with a pen."
Oh yeah,
Just
this one I
style.
didn't even use any wipe. I didn't wipe any of the blood off.
Right. Yeah. Things we did in the middle school bathroom would scare most people.
Sup, Night Train, Michael Lane.
Yo, it's fried brain. I mean, night train.
The 3D print king. He made some crazy looking prints, man. I've seen, I must say. He got some
This is wrong,
crazy,
dude.
like,
Who just-
monster looking GoPro mounts that look like these evil, like, story forest creatures.
Who decided this was a good idea to go shirtless in front of a bunch of dudes?
I mean, you know, it's not like we're going to get labeled gay or anything.
Right. Yeah. Nobody's
But if
sucking
we
on
do,
this stuff.
Ryan's the ringleader. You can tell he's in charge because he's the one still shirted.
Right. He's our pimp.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan's the only one with common sense here.
All right, I'm calling
Tell
the
me,
sheriff and
Ron.
let him know our pimp has a shirtless on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, officer. He forced me to do a live stream with these other dudes I didn't know and take my shirt off. Yes, his name is Ryan. Uh-huh. Yes.
Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
So Dan, how did you make out with the DW Fest? Because the guy that just was in here earlier said that he was planning on going, but obviously there was an event there that had pushed you out to go to a different area, right?
Who'd you have come in earlier?
I'm trying to remember his name. He wasn't in here very long. He was using his phone.
Chris?
Yeah,
Melty?
Chris.
Was it Chris?
Chris.
He's a new guy that just started watching. Chris Silberman or something like that. I don't know. He says he's in Tampa. The problem is that when we showed up there, even the Mighty Thor was sitting there waiting, and he's a larger channel in my area. I've been watching Thor for like 3 years. He was sitting there. We had Cigar City Multi-Rotor. We knew Thor was going to be out there. We knew all these other channels were already going to come out there and have some fun. So we were going to stream the whole thing. But unfortunately, when the orchestra event started, it was like, oh my God, now we got to change up everything. Well, I didn't know that Chris wasn't watching both of my channels. He was only on Drone Worship Reloaded. So I didn't update Drone Worship Reloaded. I only updated Drone Worship. Right. So he showed up out there at 3:45 and we were already at Ed whatever Radis Sports Field. And so he never made it. Malvin ended up doing the same thing. Malvin went to the other location, didn't come through. It was one thing after another, man. We had a Frank got a hold of me and said he showed up at like 4:15 to fly the something with me, the new Parrot and Offie that he had, and I wasn't out there. So I did miss a lot of people, unfortunately. I tried to let everyone know. It happens, man. I'm sorry.
It does, man. And that's a shame because, they never really have events out there, but I guess it was a good learning experience. And for all of us, if we ever do plan an event in a public place, might be a good idea to check the calendar of events before we set anything in stone,
Actually, interestingly enough, we found out other good information. We can't host it there anymore because apparently it's been illegal this whole time. So this is the first time that we've actually run into Parks and Rec out there. And they made it clear that if we show up to fly drones again, that they're going to trespass everyone. So, yeah.
Which is becoming more and more prevalent everywhere you go, right, Josh?
And by the way, there's nothing out here. It's just a field with a big tower. And so why they would feel the need to tell a bunch of drone pilots they can't use land that's never, ever used, but it's a historical site doesn't make any sense to me.
Is it state-owned?
What's that? No.
Is it state-owned?
County ordinance.
Well, but it's not public property then, correct?
Well, I mean, it is because any public person can come show up, but they do close it at night. Like you can't be out there after a certain time. So it does have ordinances. They pull the gate shut and they lock it. You know what I'm saying? It's constantly got. It's constantly.
And they've added the no drone law as well.
Yeah. So he pulled out the drone ordinance for the area, and I said I'd be willing to debate that sometime with you. I'm not up for it today. I'm not going to sit here, and I will just go somewhere else. But I don't see that your ordinance has any bearing. I mean, it just sounds like a guy's just making things up and calling them ordinances. Because as far as I'm concerned, I follow state and federal law. And if you don't follow under either of those categories, then your ordinance means jack shit to me. So if what you're saying, your ordinance is above state law, I would love to see where that's written down. Or your ordinance is above federal airspace law. Where's that at? You're just telling me that you've created an ordinance for this lot, but it's just a public park, man. As far as I'm concerned, county owned or not.
It just depends who owns it. That's the only thing.
That's the thing. It's not state. It's county, which is city. So it's a city park. It's not a state park. It's a city owned park.
Yeah. Well,
so I don't think they have the right to tell me I can't fly drones. They can sit there all day and say we've created ordinances so you can't, but. Well, who's gonna put these effect? Well, Tampa PD can put it into effect. Well, that's not accurate because that's not a state law. You're just telling me you've created an ordinance that says I can't fly out here.
Yeah, it's frustrating because you're not damaging property. You're not out there spying on anybody. Yep. You're just out there trying to get some footage of the area and the tower, and it's just good, clean fun. You're not out there drinking. You're not out there doing drugs, and that's where it gets real frustrating.
You've been out there, bro. You've seen the location.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I mean.
you flew with
It's
me
not
out there.
harming anything or anybody.
Right. So, I mean, my whole thing is like, I just don't understand. What is the problem? We can't like bang into the side of a water tower and damage it. The thing's made of solid concrete, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what's the worst you're worried about? A broken prop that somebody forgets to pick up? Dude, you got
Probably somebody who's not educated, and when they hear the word drone, they're on the defense before you even say anything else.
I had a big argument with him, man. I was like, look, dude, let me tell you something. Back there in those woods, you see that little trail that you walk down back there? Back there in those woods, there's 2 tweakers fucking. Now, who's going to go stop them? Because as far as I'm concerned, they're on state and county land, and they're having sex. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but I did. I totally meant to say that. But anyways, and then you got the crack wagon. The crack wagon pulled up, right? Who's stopping all this from happening? You're worried about a couple drone pilots ripping around having a good time in the hobby. You're not out here solving the criminal activity that's taking place out here. About the 2 cars just parked over there next to each other with their black windows out that are switching in and out of vehicles smoking weed. Who's stopping them from doing that? Who's stopping the crack wagon? Dude, this thing pulled up one day, and it was a Winnebago, and like 15 people just like came out of the woods. Like, I don't even know where they came from. They were like, whoa, crack's here. You know, and it was like there were bleachers.
I saw when I came down there. I saw there was homeless people coming out of the woods.
Just like
they were eating some kind of food that somebody brought by.
No.
And you could smell the marijuana smoke from all the cars that were parking there.
Bro, they just come out of nowhere. Like, I thought there was water back there. I did too. Crackheads just coming out of the left field, bro. There's little cracks here. You know, and then they all like come and they piled in this dude's Winnebago, and then they opened the door and all this like crack smoke just rolled out, and all these super high homeless tweakers like rolled off into the woods again, and then the guy started up his Winnebago and left. I was like,
and yet they're so worried about you flying your drone there.
Fuck, dude.
Probably because they don't want you advertising that they have all this illegal activity going on their property.
Bro, I thought
it makes
about
you wonder.
I seriously just think about sitting down there and just recording it all day. You know what I'm saying? Showing the amount of activity that happens down there that's illegal, and then just showing us down there like on a Sunday for a couple hours just flying. Like, now who's really in the wrong here? You got all these people doing this, and nobody's governing any of this. But if we show up to have a little bit of fun and fly some drones as a hobby thing, it's a big issue. Why?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is, but it does make you wonder though if they're trying to not have that type of activity on video for whatever reason.
Dude, I don't mind. I don't mind the weed smoking, but the crack stuff, dude, the crack stuff's got to go.
It's like cheeching.
Like, dude, I see Mike in there cheech and chonging it. I mean, I've never seen a crack wagon pull up. I've heard of crack wagons, but I've never seen one pull up. It is amazing. It's like Dave Chappelle style. Like, somebody say there was free crack, man. Like, just come out of the woods. Like, where did you even come from, bro? There's water back there with alligators and shit. Where did you pop up from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what were you?
Yeah, they do, man. They come out of nowhere, and you're like, where did they come from? I didn't see anybody over there, and then boom, there they are.
Free crack, man. You know, like, bro, what?
It's a shame, man, because Florida in general doesn't have a ton of places to fly because of all the airports anyway. So then you take a nice known popular spot like that, and then you take that away, and it's like, well, hell, man, where are we supposed to go? The baseball field every time?
They don't want us to, man. That's the thing. Like, bro, even like Hamilton Park is a no-fly zone. We showed up over there, and I've seen people fly out there, but they're making all the cool spots in Florida unflyable. Like, it's getting to the point where I don't even know if I want to continue with this unless I'm just flying whoops. Tiny little stuff that nobody's going to pester me about or bother me, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotten to that point where, like, they just keep making it worse and worse. I'm not traveling 25 miles every time I want to fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the convenience aspect that gets taken away. If you can't leave your house, and go somewhere and in 10 minutes and go fly, that's a huge deal sometimes,
No, it's ridiculous, bro, is what it is. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's got to that point where I'm not sure. I'll probably stay in the hobby, but I may just kind of drop the drone aspect and just start doing the smaller stuff.
Especially if you don't have the time. I mean, if you have a very short window to begin with, and then you take that aspect away to where, okay, well, in order to fly, legally and where I'm allowed to fly, I got to travel a half hour up the road. Well, there's an hour gone right from the jump, just getting there and back.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the time you're going to take to unpack all your gear, get ready to fly. So, during the week, people are working. You get off work, you want to go fly, and it's like, well, if you have a place nearby, I see the frustration.
Drones are becoming toaster technology, bro. Every drone that comes out is the same as the last one that came out. There's no difference. There's nowhere to go from here.
Until now. Come on, man. You got to see this thing, man. I'm telling you. This thing is amazing. This is a toy grade quadcopter. Listen, hear me out. This is a toy grade quadcopter with infrared obstacle avoidance and a G sensor watch that you put on your wrist, and you can fly it by moving your wrist, and it works.
You know what the problem with that is? You can only fly it inside.
No. It'll fly outside.
I don't see how that's possible on infrared, bro.
No, not the obstacle avoidance. No, but you turn the obstacle avoidance off.
You just killed all the fun right there. The moment you said it doesn't work outside, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It's not gonna work outside.
Yeah, but it will fly outside, speed level 3. And it's got,
but how gay is that, dude? How gay is that? You're like, hey, watch me fly my drone.
Yeah, man, it's something different though,
Watch me go left.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Left, right. And you can even do flips and everything with it. You can maybe go up,
there is
stand
not
up.
merit in just something being different. It has to be practical and useful too. That's like, the guy that took a dildo and mounted it on his drone and was like, guys, watch what I can do with this. I mean, if you haven't seen that video, let me know. I'll messenger it to you. But there's a point where it crosses that line, and it not being practical anymore, it doesn't matter how different it is.
Well, okay, so because it actually works and it works well, it's really quite fun, to be honest with you. Now,
Maybe I'm
sure,
just jaded then.
it's something that would probably be more targeted for a child, someone younger. But even as an adult, man, I had a blast flying this thing, like moving my wrist and watching it, kind of like the old Wii used to be. When you first got the Wii and you started messing with the controller and moving it around and stuff happened on the screen, and you got that almost like that instant excitability. I got that all over again with this drone. I'm telling you, it was fun.
I don't know,
You
man.
know where I'm
Sounds
going
boring.
with this. You know where I'm going with this.
Sounds boring to me. Sounds like something I get bored with really quickly, bro. And I'm showing my boobs. That's saying something. I'm showing my titties.
Hey, night, Kenny. It does have 2 modes where you push a button and it will do a crazy fast yaw spin, and it just sits there and just keeps spinning, and it looks really cool because it's got these bright LEDs. Then it's got another mode where it will actually do a circle, and it continues to keep doing the circle in the same exact area. I don't know how it's doing it, but it didn't wander. It just kept doing the circle over and over again.
You're killing me, bro.
It's something different though. It's for $40. I feel like they're packing a lot of stuff in this thing.
When are we going to see micro flying DeLoreans? Get large DeLoreans. I'm a nerd. I would buy the hell out of those things, man. What?
You make one?
No, I've already made one, and it flies good. I'm waiting for a company to produce it like 1/8 scale or 1/12. I want to fly that around my neighborhood like it's a.
It would be the same company that made all the Star Wars ones.
I don't care who makes it. I swear to God, they better not give it to that company because they suck. They fucking, what is their shitty name?
Propel.
Yeah, fucking, what a joke. No, it's not Propel. Those ones were okay. I'm talking about the other crap ones from Kmart, Walmart. Those joke ones. Air hogs. I swear to God, if somebody starts making flying DeLoreans and they let air hogs, dude, bro, hell no. Hell no. No, I will shoot the person that designs it. Death.
I would sell any idea for a price.
I don't care. It's not an idea. It's likeness rights. All right. I can make a DeLorean all day and I can make it fly, but I can't sell it because it's Universal's idea. See what I'm saying? I now am being held back by the ability to do that. So it would be up to Universal the company to decide that, hey, flying DeLoreans are a cool thing. I think they're missing out on the fact that there are a shitload of nerds out there who would love to fly a fucking DeLorean for real. I felt like a giddy little kid at 27 years old when I built my first one. I was like, it's like I just came to fruition, bro. You know what I'm saying? The moment I started flying and it was flyable, I was like, this is awesome.
Yet I feel compelled to point out that Disney and Lucas also thought the same thing about Star Wars and didn't just create some toys, created an entire park that shit the bed.
I wish I want to see that. I want to go there so bad.
You and me both, but that doesn't change the fact that everybody else was like,
well, I get that. However, that's only because Disney decided not to listen to the real fans and create shitty storylines instead of using Lucas's material. That is their fault that they sabotaged their own company. Okay?
Well, they had to come up with new material because if not, it would have got repetitive. They can't remake the originals.
He's been sitting on no. He's been sitting on George Lucas has been sitting on the scripts for 7, 8, 9 forever. He's had them already written out. He handed those scripts over when Disney bought it out and said, "This is where I think you should go. This is the scripts I've already come up with. Feel free to tune the ideas a little bit. They're yours." And they were like, "Yeah. We're gonna totally use your scripts. Just sign here." Okay, and then as soon as he walked out the room, like, fuck yeah, we're going with original storylines. And since that day, they have been going down the crapper because the real fans are like, what in God's name are you doing? Do you even know what a lightsaber is? Disney, do you have any idea how the Force is? Where are the politics in Star Wars? Where is the war in Star Wars? Like, they've lost the whole concept of what Star Wars is about.
I think what Disney was trying to do, honestly, it was all about marketing, and it was all about, okay, let's target the younger audience because that is a bigger genre than your standalone, your old school Star Wars fans who are in their 30s, 40s, 50-year-olds. They knew that the kids would be the ones to buy the toys, the accessories, the clothes.
The real nerds are old.
That's all they were worried about was marketing to the younger audience.
Screw that. They ruined Star Wars. They ruined my childhood. I never want to talk to another Disney representative again. I'm more likely to throat punch one of them than fucking talk to them.
Why don't you hop on in here then, Chuck? Get naked with us.
I'm just saying, dude, they have been on a slow decline since I wanted to give it a chance. I went and I saw the first one. I watched Force Awakens. I was like, okay, all the Star Wars-ness rolled out, all the nostalgia. You did Millennium Falcon, yeah. Okay, and then I went home and I processed what I watched, and I went, now hold on a minute. This is exactly what A New Hope was, revamped. Same storyline, same everything almost, completely the same.
It isn't updated because what they're trying to do is replace the faces. Look, oh my God, Mark Hamill and wow, why am I having a brain fart? I just had this whole thought fleshed out. But all your original actors and actresses, not to mention the person who already died, and I don't mean in the film, and that's the point is none of them are getting any younger, and you can't carry these things on with the old actors. I get nostalgic just like everyone else, but let's be practical too. This is a business, not a trip down memory lane, and a business serves one purpose, and that's to make money. And if your business doesn't make money, it is a failure.
I'm a 30-year-old dude buying the action figures more than the kids are because I have a job and money. Don't tell me.
Kids have parents. Come on, Dan.
Bro.
Come on, man. Kids have parents. They don't need jobs.
Kids are lame. All I'm saying is,
My kids
larger,
need new parents.
Larger group, man. You have to look at the masses.
Here's the thing, and this is the biggest problem I have with it. They did not phase out the original fans properly. We only asked Disney for one simple thing: do the characters correct. And they did not give a shit what we had to say. They continued to crap all over the storyline, create a Luke that nobody in their right mind would ever consider doing half of the stuff that he's done so far. The training, the using mind powers without actually understanding them with zero training ability. Do you know how long it takes to become a Jedi? You don't just look at a stormtrooper and go, let me free, and they're like, okay. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to go through tons of mind training to do that. I don't think Disney really understands the concept of Star Wars in the slightest. They just are.
They turn the
They
Force
understand it, but they're
into a magical powers.
They're pulling a DC, okay? Because look, Disney has the capability at this point to do what Marvel did with the MCU.
Ugh.
Okay? They said, look, there is a gold mine of material here. And if we play our cards right and we flesh out the stories and we fill in the gaps and we take our time and tell the story, we get little stories with bigger stories that are all a contributor to the large, the story.
But Marvel,
and they have that opportunity with Star Wars because, you have everything going back to Origins, back to the Old Republic, back to,
not you.
Oh, to all that. And all they would have to do is not get in a hurry. Be willing to let the stories, unfold. People would watch that. People would watch that till the cows come home. I think.
Listen, man, Rogue One was an entirely new idea. It was a fresh start. It was amazing. I think they did a great job with it. It answered a lot of questions I had as a kid. I always wanted to know how the plans. You always hear about these Bothan spies, and you never really understand the storyline behind it. I think it was a great concept. I would have loved a little more character buildup, but I think it was a really authentic new story, and that's because Kathleen Kennedy didn't have shit to do with it. That's because a lot of these people that made the new Star Wars movies didn't have anything to do with it. I really enjoyed A New Hope. I think it put politics and war back into Star Wars, and they had a good understanding of it. It also gave you a very good idea of how evil Darth Vader really is and how Darth Vader rose to power. It was like I said, original fans, we understand these things. These are things that we look for out of Star Wars. You got to phase us out first, otherwise we're going to be really upset. You can cater to a whole new generation all you want, but let's do the heroes that we know we love right and phase them out properly, and then introduce us to a new.
I can't argue with that, but it's almost wasted effort with one point in mind, and that's what Chuck pointed out. There's a lot of people out there that have never seen the original Star Wars, and if you were those people, this actually sets the stage, and you wouldn't know any different. You would probably love
saying. That's the problem. Movies. That's the problem, though, dude. You got to go off the predecessor. You have
now
to.
Listen to this. I'm about to blow your mind right now. My girlfriend's birthday is May the 4th, and she's never seen Star Wars.
Now I know Chuckett is lying. Now I know he's just having fun at my expense. Nobody in their right mind says Jar Jar Binks was a good character. I know you're messing with me now, bro.
Jar Jar is Josh's other nickname. By the way. Anyway, back to drones real quick, because we're going down a rabbit hole that I don't think we need to be going down with Star Wars.
Hold on, I'm down with the Star Wars chat. We're not ending this live stream.
Right.
It's started now, because when you talk about these last three, and the one that's still unreleased, these last three movies, in comparison to the prequels, which okay. Now, the second movie was a complete disaster. And honestly, of the three, the third was my favorite, but I feel like it had some of the better character development and really contributed to the finer points of the stories and the characters that led them to where they were. But the prequels as a collection were garbage.
Garbage. I completely agree. 1 and 2 is How I Met Your Mother, and 3 was like, I'm a whiny little bitch. Oh, I'm going to turn to the dark side. I'm so confused. I think I'm transgender. Wow, I'm a Sith Lord.
Now, you guys can speak to this too. You guys remember the original trilogy before they were remastered, redubs, had new things overlaid and inserted in them. And if you watch the originals that didn't have these goofy little characters that are animated, that make stupid sounds in the transitions, like you get people reaching for this snicker instead of allowing the mood to set itself. And those are the kinds of people that develop Jar Jar Binks. Somebody who has no business in the Star Wars universe, that serves no purpose, and even with a poorly constructed storyline, you're not selling anybody that he was a good character.
Same thing with all the pod racers. What was the point in the pod racer characters? Because they serve no purpose other than racing the pods.
The whole objective of the pod racing was to show that Anakin had the reflexes of a Jedi.
Yeah, but the characters in the pod racer, they should have kind of elaborated on them a little bit, and they really didn't.
What do the pod racers have to? I don't need no bantha fodder. Goodbye, sir. You're now excluded from this. But no, all I'm saying is it was the chance to see him react and in panic mode and have the reflexes of a Jedi. That was the whole idea of pod racing. Afterwards, it starts when he catches Jar Jar's tongue. That was the whole initiating point. When he sees him catch Jar Jar's tongue, he starts to realize there's something going on with this kid. Then after that, blood situation, midichlorian count, and then they watch the. So, anyways, all I'm saying is, yeah, there you go, poodoo, banta poodoo. It's funny in the original when they say fodder, which is really strange to me. Banta fodder. So poodoo and fodder, I don't know the difference between the two, but meh. So and the Mandalorian. Let's get off this now for a sec, so we can talk stupid Mandalorian. I wanted a movie. I didn't want a TV series hosted by Disney. I wanted a freaking movie, one done and over with, and excitement. And now we're getting the Mandalorian TV series by Disney. I don't care that the opening trailer for the series looks awesome. It looks like it should be a movie trailer, probably because it was going to be a movie. But then Disney was like, I have an idea. Let's turn this into a series instead. And then all of a sudden, now it's a TV series.
I think that it was a good move, because one thing that a lot of movies lack, a lot of people run up against that 90-minute time period, and they rush a story, and they don't have, the plan for the second or third movie in there. So they're trying to squeeze everything into one movie, and you end up with, again, exactly what DC has done with every movie they've ever made.
I get it.
Series, as long as the first season goes good, and you don't have to try to wrap it up in one season, that gives you a reason to have a cliffhanger in order to secure a second season. But it doesn't have to go on into eternity. We're not talking 90s sitcoms. Much like, oh God, what was it? Anyway, but the idea is you could have a series that allows you to fully flesh it out. And a movie will not allow you to do that. And if you look at some of the Netflix series, this isn't like cable television. Like, they can do whatever they want.
And they've made a lot of money doing so.
They have.
So it's what they've done is basically monopolized on the idea of it, and just created a whole new galaxy with all new characters, all new storylines to keep it going. And just strike more audience, especially in the younger base, because who's watching the majority of the cartoons? The kids are.
But the problem is, when I think of Mandalorian, who do you think of?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. I don't want some unknown character that I don't know shit about trying to be the Mandalorian. When I think of Mandalorian, I wanted a story of Boba Fett, because the Boba Fett we got offered was awesome bounty hunter, and then the third movie, what the fuck, fly into the side of the rig and then die in the Sarlacc pit and be digested for over 10,000 years. There had to be some kind of respectful way to bring him back and show us a badass version of him, which is what everybody wanted originally. We wanted to see disintegrations happen, and we wanted to see bounty hunting really take place, but we didn't get any of that. So this was supposed to be his revitalized story of him, and now we're just getting the Mandalorian. It has nothing to do with Boba Fett. Now it's just a guy from Mandalorian. This is Disney once again taking a weird streak that we don't understand. No,
well,
I don't want to. The movies. That's all I care about. The fucking movies. Goddamn, read books and shit.
Just keep watching the originals and 1, 2, and 3 again. You'll be fine.
Yes, that's where I'm at. I am at watching Rogue One, then Star Wars: A New Hope, then Empire Strikes Back, then Return of the Jedi. I will not force myself to watch 1, 2, or 3, and I'm certainly not watching any of the new ones. And let's be
Yep.
clear about this. Solo sucked too, because the only thing new that we learned about Solo was the fact that he flew for the Empire first. Nobody knew that, but I didn't need the smuggler's run. I could care less about the castle travel. None of that meant anything to me. I don't care. We heard a lot about it, but it was something I never really needed to understand the smuggler's run for. So I'm sorry. I wanted a new approach to Solo, and we didn't get that. We got like one new piece of information, and that was it. I boycott.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Now, I cannot believe in all of that. You left out the origin of how Chewie and Han Solo ended up together anyway, because that is one of, I don't care who you talk to, that was one of the biggest things people said for two people to be like that, or two characters. How did these guys even run into each other? What is the history here?
But I was okay with that. That's why I didn't bring it up. I didn't have a problem with how they introduced him.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't. Yeah, but that's why I said that. I wanted a totally new version of it. Like that was the big part, is how Chewie and him met. But I didn't need to know that they were down in a cave and he gets thrown in with the beast, and then they communicate with each other. And next thing you know, they're working together. Like it's a cool concept. It was a good idea. It was well placed. The rest of the movie, however, kind of was what I expected. It was predictable. It was everything that I expected it was going to be. We barely got any new information. And then at the end, you got Darth Maul. Now, you wanted to know about the EU? Yeah, I know Obi-Wan comes back and kills Darth Maul later on. Okay? I don't know why they decided to give him, bionic legs and stuff. That all started because of the stupid the cartoon series had to bring Maul back. Whatever. Then they had to introduce it to the damn life movies. I just felt like we didn't need it. But he does ride with the Red Tide, or Red, whatever their name is, consortium of mobsters. And that's So, but I don't get into the EU. I don't care about any of that. I know that Obi-Wan comes and kills them off later, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm enjoying the story. I have to say, I disagree with you. I agree on some points, but I disagree with the bigger picture.
Okay.
I like the story, but I've always been a story person too. And, regardless of some of the books and some of the canon and all, the Wikipedia and all the shit all the rabbit holes that I've jumped down over my years, I still enjoy visually watching it all play out, even with some of the changes, as long as they make them make sense.
I feel like once they broke out and started doing the cartoon series and the TV series, it became harder as an adult to follow it.
Yes.
The storylines went way too many places, and there's just too many side things going on to where it's very hard to follow. That's why I just stopped. I stopped watching when they started doing the cartoons and the TV shows, because I feel like the movies were a lot easier to keep track of everything that was going on. It was all on one nice dinner plate, served to you nice and easy.
There's so much of the extended universe that's never touched that's a part of the story.
I get that, but they could have just kept making movies.
Yes, Chuck it, we grew up. We just want to see the people we grew up with phase out properly. That's all I care about. Bring in new characters. I don't give a damn, but you got to do it right, man. Sorry, just end it properly and I'll be okay.
Yes.
You know who I really respect? And he's on YouTube. I really respect Ivan Ortega. If you guys have not watched Ivan Ortega, he has a very good YouTube channel, and he does re-edits. He was asked by the true Star Wars fan base to re-edit the entire Last Jedi, and he did an exceptional job. He got rid of things that didn't make sense. He also showed how to bring Admiral Akbar back to save everything and bring it all together. So if you haven't seen the complete remaster re-edit through Film Fix, which is the YouTube channel, or Ivan Ortega, you can go over there and look up Star Wars Film Fix Fixed, and you can watch the entire re-edit of the Last Jedi, and it is crazy, man. He did an exceptional job. Everything makes sense. He did away with a lot of sounds and noises and scenes that didn't need to be there, and stuff got added in and explained better, and he just did an overall killer job of making it make sense for the real fans. I can watch that version of it, but I can't watch the one Disney produced.
Now, I didn't see the Solo movie, but did they not touch on Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt's relationship prior to and how their history began? Because if you look at Return of the Jedi, you know, it's obvious that Jabba the Hutt and Han Solo had previous, you know, business and they knew each other prior.
They didn't go into any of that I can remember, having watched it once and only once. I don't remember them going into that at all.
See, how could they not touch on that? Because there was a relationship prior to Return of the Jedi with Jabba the Hutt and Han Solo. Why wouldn't they elaborate on that?
The movie ends with him getting the ship from Lando, and that's when him and Chewie start their entire adventures together. So I don't think he had met Jabba yet at that point. He probably later on ended up dabbling with Jabba. By the time he started the A New Hope, man, you know, Han Solo would have been probably about 10 or 15 years later. So,
yeah, that's a shame.
No, I mean, it's not a shame. It just means that 10 or 15 years goes by, and him and Chewie have basically pissed off the entire smugglers world.
Yep.
And, you know, and then that's when A New Hope starts, and that's when you find out that he owes everybody money at this point. You know, him and Chewie are just trying to fight for their life and make as much money to pay off as much debt as possible. So, yeah.
Long live Greedo.
Who shot first, man?
All right. I guess I'll let you end it now, Eric. Listen to me acting like I'm in charge.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a close just because we've been going for an hour and a half. So I feel like that's pretty good for a first StreamYard bash. We've had a steady chat the whole time. We've had a interesting panel tonight, interesting conversations. But thanks, guys, for hopping in and giving all your insight and input and all your comments. And we will see you guys again without the duck logo. E-Drone, if I can figure out how to do this, is out.
GG.
Yeah.